everybody. We are back. We are back. Although you might not know that, Scorpio. You might not know that. Hello, Scorpio. Hello, hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I'm your reader, Jay. Oh man, what are these? These are quick shots. I'm doing this because my friends Scorpios, I was not able to do the mid-monthlies last week. I was very busy. So in lieu of that, I'm doing these very quick readings here live on the channel to keep myself confined because your girl can ramble on. So anyway, these are taking the place of your mid-July messages. Hopefully you find something that resonates here. If you do, like, share, subscribe, and comment, do all that fun stuff. And if you want to get at me for purchasing a personal reading, all the information will be put in the description box once the video is uploaded to YouTube for review or rerun, maybe is how you could say that. I don't know. All right, so let's get into it. For Scorpio, messages for Scorpio, mid-July to the end of July. August readings will be out next week, guys. So if you're concerned about my schedule, don't worry. I'm still on it. I just happened to have a week where I was just very busy. Now, let's get into it. Messages for Scorpio, mid-July to the end of July, please. Messages for Scorpio, mid-July to the end of July. Messages, energies, and insights for Scorpio at this time, please. Ooh, last one. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. The Hanged Man. No. Okay. And the Hermit. Hermit has been popping out. Very popular at this time, the Hermit energy in several readings so far. All right, so you had the Hangman, the Temperance card, and the Hermit card. 3 major arcana, Scorpio. So you got lots of cosmic spiritual influence. Now, Hangman, secondary major arcana for Pisces. Could be dealing with a Pisces, but you don't have to be. Temperance, major arcana for Sagittarius. Same deal. Could be dealing, but you don't have to be. And the Hermit card, major arcana for Virgo. Could be dealing with a Virgo, but you don't have to be. Take it all with a grain of salt, friends. No, these cards don't slide easily. It bothers me. Anyway, listen, all 3 of these speak to some type of inner work needing to be done, period, paragraph, as my mother would say, period, paragraph. All right. So Hangman is about opening your eyes to I got 2 things with the phrase opening your eyes. If you guys are not familiar with me, I channel a lot through movies and music and stuff like that, media basically. And I got 2 things off of opening your eyes. I got a quick clip of Lady and the Tramp, and then I also got a quick clip in my mind from Aladdin. So some of you might be super into Disney. Maybe that's why those both came out. But there's a line in Lady and the Tramp where Tramp says to Lady, "Open your eyes." And she goes, "Open my eyes to what the world could really be." Something like that. And I'll show you what I mean. I think, and then he takes her on a trip around the neighborhood and shows her all the ways that he's out there swindling humans for free food, right? And then of course, open your eyes. I can show you the world. That whole song. Anyway, long story short, or a long wrong about explanation, Scorpio, you're in need of opening your eyes to something that you're not able to see. And it's very interesting that this particular deck depicts the Hangman as a bat. Traditionally, we understand that bats are blind and they see through sonar, right? Or sonar or echolocation, I think is more appropriate to say. Regardless, you are feeling your way through a situation, or maybe that's what you're being told to do. Instead of looking through your human eyes, look through your third eye, look through your intuitive eyes, look through your spiritual body, not your physical body, for whatever you need. If you need healing, do it. I mean, with these 2 here, you need healing in some type of way. So some of you may have been leaning very heavily, and it's not shade, it's very helpful and it has its place. But some of you may have been leaning very heavily on traditional or conventional ways of finding healing. So you might want to look to more holistic, or if you're watching a tarot reading, more esoteric spaces. But beyond that, yes, it's about a change. Seeing a way to behave, to react, to respond, to speak, something different. Break away from your normalcy, right? Normally, a bat uses echolocation, right, and not its physical eyes. It's something like that. God, how can I say this a little clearer? Your normal way of perceiving a situation or behaving in a situation, or in some cases being inactive, because really the hangman really is about inactivity, of being suspended in a situation and not really being very active or doing too much, right? So looking at your own behaviors, your own typical way of reacting or showing up in a situation needs some reconsideration. Let's just say it that way, okay? That is compounded. It is highlighted two more times because you've got the Temperance card here, again, Major Arcana for Sagittarius, and this is about melding of opposites or trying to find a balance in what doesn't seem to be cohesive, right? Oh my god, I can't with this camera. There we go. um it's about putting proper balance in a situation, or proper balance to your own energies, what have you. And there's something about sacrifice. Like they're giving me the sense of paying a price, something comes due, and in order to be released, in order to see yourself in a better position tomorrow or in the future, you have to pay some type of price. Now, I don't mean to sound ominous, and I'm not trying to say, you deserve anything. I don't even know the context of what we're talking about. This is all very big picture, right? You, Scorpio, or someone around you is needing to release and sort of like I'm seeing like a burn ritual, which I know very little about, but what I do know is a burn ritual is taking possibly a page from a journal or a significant item, not anybody else's, a significant item to you, okay? Although in some spell casting circles, I assume taking the object of someone else and burning it is a-okay. But I'm not advising that, nor do I condone it, because I don't know enough about it. But I'm seeing like a burn ritual where you take an object or you take a page from a journal, where you take something of significance, something that represents what's holding you back, what hurts you, what has caused you to feel possibly as if you can't see straight, as if you don't know a way out, as if you're blind like a bat, right? And burning it, literally releasing it. It's the idea that it's a ritual. So you're indicating to the universe, to God, to spirit, to Buddha, whatever you believe in or don't believe in, that I no longer want this in my life. I give it up to you, or I cast it out of my life, and I no longer feel bound to this, right? So if this is about, pick something. If this is about overspending, right? Just to pull something. If you have a habit of spending too much money, and you're in financial debt, but you keep digging yourself deeper into that hole, you might literally take your credit cards and burn them, right? It's one thing to say, oh, just cut them up and you don't have to use them. But the act of burning, this act of ritual that I feel is being suggested from the Temperance card, to me says, or excuse me, to the universe will say, thank you. I was like, to me, I don't care. To the universe, it will show sort of a commitment or some type of actual belief, some type of actual conviction. I'm breaking away from whatever has bound me or kept me, in this place of not being able to see, right? Hermit then gets to sort of the groundwork or the legwork of you admitting to that issue. So if it is about overspending or overeating or some type of connection that isn't healthy for you, whatever, the hermit is the investigator. In some of your cases, maybe you're having to hire an investigator to help you, or some type of professional, some type of expert in whatever issue you're dealing with. But more to the point, since this is a tarot reading, it's actually you becoming your own investigator and diving into your own personal histories or the history of the situation and coming out hopefully enlightened. Not necessarily happier, not necessarily feeling like you made the best choices or that you're on the right path, because the hermit also has, I don't want to say issues with self-doubt, but it's not here to erase your self-doubt. The hermit isn't here to reward you with certainty. The hermit is here to give you clarity as to what is burdening you, as to what has been a detriment to you, your own behaviors, the position or the presence of other people, substances, what have you. The hermit, as you see with the oil lamp on the turtle shell, is meant to enlighten you to these darker aspects of your life, of yourself, of your personality. All right. So you got a lot of work to do. It's not easy. It's not fun. But I have confidence that Scorpio can handle this, because this is kind of what you do anyway. I think I've mentioned this in a few of your readings this year. You go through monumental transformations throughout your life, because that's sort of what the archetype of Scorpio is about. This time around, however, I think you're being challenged in an extra way, because this is, like I said, ceremonial, ritual, whatever. It doesn't have to be a burn ritual. It could be something else. It could be something else that's symbolic, that signals to the universe, to your guides or whatever, that you're ready to see this transformation take about. So that's what I think is different, is that you have to, yes, because of the hangman coming out here first, you have to do this in a way that you've never done it before. So this particular transformation, this particular death and rebirth, which Scorpio is the archetype of, is not going to be like it was any other time in your life before this. This is brand new, baby. All right, so I don't need to clarify shit, because all that was very clear. Let's just get one more final card for Scorpio, one final message or a bit of advice for Scorpio, and then we're going to wrap up. So one final bit of advice or insight for Scorpio, please. Oh, wow, it flipped over. Ooh, what's that? The 8 of Cups. You sad. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to say that in a dismissive way, but you're sad. Okay. You can't be dealing with all this heavy stuff and then run outside and start doing cartwheels and somersaults down the street. So this situation, the transformation you're making, in some of your cases, I'm getting like journeying, because the 8 of Cups usually shows someone walking off as they leave behind these cups. And in traditional tarot, the 8 of Cups are not shattered. The 8 of Cups are intact. So some of you are going through incredible loss and you're walking away from that. And it's a doozy, because look at the mountain. Look at the ominous black mountain that's in the distance there. So whatever you're doing, you're very sad about it. I keep saying very sad, but it's a heavier feeling than sadness. Could be depression, could be despair, could be some of you are feeling like you have no one left in the world who's on your side. You may feel cast out of your home, of your family, of your friend circle, whatever. And I just get a lot of loneliness here. So maybe that's where the slightly heavier word is coming from. Sadness, loneliness, depression. Scorpio, you can handle it. I'm not over here saying that you should be wallowing, and I don't think that you are. But if you're watching this and it resonates, understand that obviously this is, a general reading. It's for everybody, so it might not hit you at the same impact as another person. But life comes in cycles, right? So don't get too hung up on this, okay? And I'm wishing you the best with it, because this is not easy shit to deal with, right? Okay, so Scorpio, that's your reading. I'm going to roll now with the zodiac die to see which zodiac gets the reading after you, since these are all coming out in succession. Pisces, we already did Pisces. We already did Scorpio. Aries, so if you're dealing with an Aries, or if you just want to follow me, you may do so. Why am I cleaning up before I say goodbye? Thanks again for watching, Scorpio. I really do appreciate it. Take care. Bye.